Welcome to Winning with Anna Lee. I'm your host, Anna Lee Leonard, president of Mainstay Financial Group, right on the corner of Cervantes and Perry, where normally our job is to help you plan for your retirement, stick to that plan, and that's what I usually come on and talk to you about. But today I want to talk to you about something that's near and dear to my heart. It's E to the power of 3. This is a nonprofit organization that we started 5 years ago. We're into our 6th year of doing E3, and it's a whole theory that's out there that if I can educate you, I can enlighten you. If I can enlighten you, I can empower you to make good decisions. So we wanted to expand that to women of our community. And in trying to spread the word, talking about this, I met a wonderful lady years ago who had started off as a wonderful business associate and has become a friend and someone I admire very, very much, Dr. Suzanne Bush. And, you know, we started talking with you about what can we do to help women in the community. You know, we help women every day, well, everybody every day at Mainstay. You help everybody every day being a physician, but we wanted to go a step further. We wanted to help not just educate people, but to keep our people healthy, and that's where you come in.
Well, exactly. And first, let me say it's a mutual admiration society. I've enjoyed working with you so much. And you have brought a venue in which we can start talking about educating women in mind, body, and soul and spirit in a way that will make them a better educated woman making educated decisions.
And, you know, in doing that, what you are at the women's clinic that's associated with Sacred Heart Hospital. So let's tell everybody what the purpose of that clinic is, if we could.
Right. We are a full-service OBGYN clinic, and we take care of women of all ages in their general care. We deliver babies, we do hysterectomies, we take care of everything. And we also include in this an educational partnership with the University of Florida, and we are partnered with UF Health, and we have a residency program that is what we call a team-based care. So you'll have several physicians taking care of you, looking at you from different perspectives, but we also offer care to those in the community that others it's above and beyond what their practice can handle. So the most complex, the most difficult cases get referred into us for their care. But we always appreciate a healthy lady or two to come through the doors.
Well, sure. You know, in part of what, and this is something you and I have talked about before, we have a whole group of women out there who don't go to the doctor. And they don't go for several reasons. Some are like me, just hard-headed and say, oh no, it's going to go away, till it's like, I've got to go. But we have a lot of women out there that are working, but they may work for small, medium-sized businesses that don't offer health insurance, and these people can't afford to get it on their own, or if they do have it, deductibles are very high, very often $5,000, $7,000. So we find this group of women putting off going to a doctor. And as a physician, what do you find when that happens?
Well, just what you said. They put off going to the doctor, and that's where we go, oh my goodness, if she had just come in for that yearly exam, we could have prevented this cancer, or we could have prevented this condition, or we could have prevented this hospitalization.
Could have saved her life.
Could have saved her life. And I think that with the clinic structure and the graciousness of Ascension Health, we are able to provide a sliding scale so that those persons that are struggling with those deductibles and the high copays, we can work with them. And not every doctor's office can do that. It is a struggle to practice medicine in the community, and having the support and the support of our community as well to help fund this clinic so that all get equal care.
Exactly. So if funding the clinic is a challenge, anytime you have a facility like that where you're helping people and you're helping them economically, it presents a challenge to the facility. So that's where you and I formed our relationship. We got together and realized, well, wait a minute, we're both professionals in our field. We both want to help women. We're both educators. Let's take those two and put them together. So we came up with the idea of E to the power of 3. And on this year, April 27th is our big day. We always have it the last weekend of April. April 27th, we're going to be at Sacred Heart again, Green Hut Auditorium. This is our big fundraiser for the year. We do fundraisers all year long, but this is our big one for the year. Now, let's just, so we don't offend our gentlemen out there, guys, I hate to say it, but you can't come, okay? This is a day strictly for women. And we've done it that way because a lot of the things we talk about, we want the women to feel very free to ask whatever questions they want, to feel very comfortable. And you know, when you get into some of the things that you talk to people about, you just don't want the guys around. That's, I'm sorry, okay?
Well, they are sensitive topics.
Yeah,
so
they're very sensitive topics at times. So what we did, we decided this would be a group to educate women, the majority, 55 and above. Now, any woman can come to this. Understand that. We invite you to come. You want to take your mom. You want to take your mom and your grandmother. You want to take your next door neighbor. You just want to come. Because believe me, you'll get there before you realize it. How does it work? You take a nap and you're 55 and then you blink your eyes and you're 70 and you know. It goes very quickly. So any woman is invited to come to this, but when we've talked about this, we found there is a tremendous gap in educating women of that age because there are very particular problems that are associated with that age.
That's correct, Annalee. It really seems like a lot of women, after they've had their children, they just don't seek health care as much anymore. And I think it's almost like a forgotten stage of life, and they want someone to take notice of them. And so we really have highlighted recognizing them, not making them invisible, and seeing what their needs are and speaking to some of those. And I think we have a great program scheduled.
We have a wonderful program this year, and we're doing it a little differently.
Yes.
We're always trying to respond to what people need because we ask at the end of every meeting, what are some of the topics you want us to talk about? What are some of the things we can do to make your day more enjoyable? So we had 2 specific requests that we got more than once. One was to shorten the day, and the other was to start talking about personal care. So we're going to do 8:30 to 12:30. We're not going to have a lunch. We're going to have a brunch. Doing things a little bit differently this year. And we are going to have Dr. Kim Phillips, and we're going to do Skincare 101. And Dr. Phillips is a dermatologist who is tops in her field over at Sacred Heart, and she's going to talk about a lot of things about what happens to our face, our hair, our nails as we age. What can we do to continue to take care of ourselves?
Right. And I think that every woman deserves to look their best at any age they are. And that with that, that sense of well-being and the projection of health to the public, you do appear younger. And I think that that's what we're really trying to focus on this time. Every woman looking best at whatever age they are, and celebrating those birthdays, because we're glad they keep coming.
better than the alternative.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be just absolutely fantastic. Dr. Phillips is also going to talk about Mohs, M-O-H-S surgery. You know more
That's
about
for
that
skin
than
cancer.
I do. Skin cancer.
It is amazing what they're doing these days with the Mohs surgery, that if you do have a skin cancer, they can disguise the surgery so that you look better than even before.
Yeah.
I have been just amazed.
And I find
that.
it amazing how many people today are turning up with different types of skin problems.
Well, we are in Florida.
Yes.
And we are exposed to sun more than some of our sisters that live up in the northern climes. And so I think that we have to make sure that we're putting on the sunscreens and we're wearing the hats and we're doing all the healthy things.
Yes.
But some of us, and that might have been me, was a abuser of the sun, I think is what they call it. Yes, a fun in the sun. I grew up on Mobile Bay. I was a lifeguard. I had a blast.
Yeah.
And I am working on correcting some of that fun in the sun time that I had when I was younger. And I think Dr. Phillips is going to speak well on the subject.
And I think a lot of us were that way in the generations we were brought up in, because there wasn't such an emphasis on that. You were sent outside to play, and sunscreen was a word you never heard of.
No, I don't believe they had sunscreens.
I don't think they even had it.
I don't think so.
And now we're really aging ourselves.
Yeah, I know.
So we had a lot of exposure to the sun, to the harmful rays that are causing problems today. And it's good to know what those problems are, what to look for. And like anything, exactly what we were talking about just a minute ago, catch it in the beginning. Don't wait till it's way down here.
Absolutely. And I think she's going to give us some good perspective on that. But then we're talking about some other areas of looking your best.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some things dealing with makeup and hair and, getting things like facials done. That's not always just a luxury. That can become a very important part of your upkeep.
Right. That's a good point, Annalee. I know that I finally had to give myself permission that wasn't a luxury, that was something I needed to do to take good care of my health and help prevent skin cancers on my face. And I think that a lot of women don't see it that way. And I do think that a little bit of investment on the front end might help later at the latter end.
Save
absolutely.
A lot on the back end.
But I think the fashion is going to be fun. The food is going to be fun. The company is going to be fun.
Oh, the company is always
fun. That's great.
The company is always fun.
That's the best.
And I want to say this as you said that, please do not hesitate to come to this thing by yourself. Bring friends. If you got friends, bring the whole neighborhood. I've got one lady that's coming, I swear to you, she's bringing all of her friends in the neighborhood. We're going to tell you more about this in just a minute. We're going to go take a quick break, and we'll be back. Bye-bye.
Retirement strategies come in all shapes and sizes. One strategy does not fit all when it comes to reaching your retirement goals, and considering all your options may be, well, more than you want to think about. So whether you're looking to retire or already living in retirement, you need a strategy tailor-made for you.
Hi, I'm Annalee Leonard with Mainstay Financial Group, and I'm here to design a financial plan for you and for those that you love.
Hart, what's going on?
I'm leaving.
Why? What did I do?
Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit.
Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just, please, don't leave.
Okay. But remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Mainstay Financial Group offers advocacy and personal financial guidance in a caring environment. That's the heart of our practice. At Mainstay, we're dedicated to exemplary service and a caring relationship with our client, not with a number. Plan for the future now with Mainstay Financial Services.
Welcome back to Winning with Annalee and Mainstay. I'm your host, Annalee Leonard, president of Mainstay Financial Group on the corners of Antietam and Perry. And if you were with us the first half, you know that we are now in the mode of excitement.
Yes, we are.
Can I say that?
Absolutely.
I've got with me today Dr. Suzanne Bush, and we're talking about our wonderful yearly event that is coming up, E to the Power of 3, a day to educate, enlighten, and empower women. And topics are geared more toward women 55 and above. And again, any woman is able to come. Now this year, because we're shortening the day, we're going to do a brunch instead of a lunch, get you out at about 12:30. We've reduced the cost because we thought that was fair.
Right.
You know, so we've reduced the cost to $25 a ticket. So just about anybody ought to be able to come. Please, okay? And if you can't come and you want to give us a donation, don't be shy about that. Write the check to E3. Not to me, not to Dr. Bush. You'll make us break out in cold sweats. Write a check to E3. We will not turn it down. So we were talking about the fact we're going to have Dr. Kim Phillips there talking to us about skin care. We're going to be talking about makeup, hair care, and of course, our one and only wonderful Sue Strawn.
Yes, again,
Gotta
Sue
be
Strawn
with 6 years in a row.
I know.
6
She's
years
amazing.
in a row. This woman is, it's talking about somebody I hold in high admiration. She's everywhere. She's everywhere. She's one of the most giving people I know. And then we're going to do Styles by Chico's, and we're going to do it a little differently this year. Instead of having the models and everybody changing clothes, we're going to talk about how you can change an outfit just by changing accessories, or changing a blouse
that's gonna
with
be fun.
a different
Yes.
jacket and different slacks.
Right.
That's right up my alley. I love that. I love that. So it's going to be a pretty packed day. And I think we're going to have one of your nurses there that's going to talk to us about the clinic.
Okay, talk about the clinic. I am unfortunately not able to come. It's my first year not being able to come.
I know.
Family sometimes does take precedent over Power V3, but barely. But it is such a great day, and I want somebody from the clinic to be there and really help you all understand what you all are doing, because by the way, with you being enlightened and educated and empowered that day, we're also raising money to help women who can't afford their health care. And I think that that is a tremendous win-win and giving back to a community that has served us well over the years.
And over the last 5 years, we've given the clinic quite a bit of money, and you have, and the doctors there have been able to accomplish quite a bit with that.
We certainly have. I mean, I think probably the most notable have been opportunities for women to get well woman checks, their basic health care for screening for cancers that they couldn't ordinarily afford. And I think that anytime we can do preventative care, we prevent the cancers from happening, that's when we're really going to make the biggest impact in health care today. It'll reduce health care dollars and actual access for patients to empower them to take care of their health needs as well.
And then, you know, the outer effects that we have that we never see. We do this, we give you money at the clinic, you help women at the clinic, and then they go out and talk to other people, and they tell other people, don't let yourself be sick. Go to that clinic and see what's going on. Make sure you can be helped. So the overflow of this, I think, is just something we'll probably never be able to put a number on.
No.
In any way, shape, or form. But you have shared with us, never sharing people's names or circumstances, but you have shared with us some of the people that we literally, or the reason that they're walking on this ground today, and they're still here with us.
Absolutely. And I think it's getting that mammogram for someone who then can identify a cancer in a very treatable stage, or one woman that had to have a mammogram so that she could then do a kidney donation. We are doing some fabulous things. We also were able to purchase an instrument for the office for office procedures, and as you know, so many things, once you go to the hospital, the cost goes exponential, but many things we can do in the office now, and with this one single little instrument, which was a pricey instrument, but Power of E3 was able to donate for us. In one day, we had 3 women in this age group that otherwise could not afford it, or health-wise didn't need to go to the main OR for surgeries, had the procedure done in the office.
Yeah, and that to me is just astronomical. So I want you to think about what you can do. Come to this day, April the 27th. You will learn things for yourselves. You will enjoy the company of other people. And that's what I was saying. Don't hesitate to come alone, because I promise you, by the time you leave at 12:30, you will have accumulated at least one, if not several, new acquaintances who will become friends over your lifetime. Because during the year we do mini threes. The women get back together at my office on a Saturday morning, and it's been great to watch these women evolve into friends and sharing ideas and sharing thoughts. So it just goes on and on and on. $25, come to the day. You can call my office, 437-3127. We'll get tickets to you, or you can go to the website, Power of E, and then the numeral 3. We'll have that on the screen for you. PowerofE3.com. You can go there. If you're computer savvy, you can purchase your tickets there. If you're like me and you get aggravated with the computer, call the office. We'll get your tickets to you, okay? You know, if the buttons don't work when I press them, I'm done.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. And we want to make it easy for the ladies to get the tickets. And it is such a worthwhile event. And then you will kind of get addicted to coming to them.
Yes.
And it is so much fun. We had a great Power of E3 mini 3 and I discussed specifically women's health issues, and it was really a lot of fun, a lot of energy in the room.
A lot of energy in that room.
Oh goodness, I had to kind of say, hey ladies, it's time to go home. And it was really, I enjoyed it a lot.
You know, the great thing about that, when we had that one at my office, and you did it all on women's health issues and gave out a couple of sheets of paper. We had 6 at a table discussing the correct answers to these. And it was amazing how many answers were incorrect, that people thought, oh, this is a sign of this, or this is how I take care of this, and it wasn't at all.
No.
But before they left, they knew the right answer.
They did. That's an old teaching technique there.
Yes, we know that.
Expose those gaps in knowledge, and then they pay attention to you. So that was exciting.
Then they pay. So these are the kinds of things we do. We're very excited. The day is getting very close. April the 27th. Again, the tickets are $25 through April the 12th. Now, after April the 12th, they go to $30. If you buy at the door, it is $35. And you can understand why, because we have to plan with Culinary Productions, who's doing our brunch, and they are good. Oh gosh, delicious. They are good. I have used them, I don't know how many times now. They prepare excellent food. They're wonderful people. No one will leave hungry. I can guarantee you that. No one will leave hungry. The $25 is worth your brunch alone. I mean, it's going to be good. Sue Strawn will be there. Dr. Kim Phillips is going to talk about Skincare 101. We're going to do a little thing on makeup and hair care, and then we're going to have Jan Leavenworth over from Chico's, and that's another lady I love so very much. You know, she's going to be out there showing us how just accessorizing a little bit differently, you can create a whole new outfit. And I love that, especially as much as we travel. You know, because you don't want to, I got to be careful, because I can pack 3 suitcases for 2 days. But thanks to Jan, I've pared that down quite
Absolutely.
a bit. Yeah,
yeah.
you know.
And she's another lady that does so much for our community.
Oh gosh, does she ever?
And I'm just really excited for her to be as much a part of this as she is.
And has been since day one.
Absolutely.
Has been since day one. So if you have questions, call me, 437-3127. Either I, someone on my staff will love to help you. If you want to educate yourself and form new friends, have a wonderful brunch, and help the community at the same time, help these other women to stay healthy. I can't encapsulate it any more than that.
No, I think our mission, both as a personal mission to help educate women and take care of women at the same time, is such a worthy mission. And we would love for any of you all to join us in this, and you'll enjoy the day as well.
And before I forget, I do want to say this, 100% of the proceeds go to the clinic. None of us get paid 1 penny to do this. We all feel very blessed. We've intelligent women who have pursued careers. We have been successful. This is our way of giving back to the community, because we feel blessed. We want to share, and we want to share back. So we dedicate our time, we dedicate our dollars to this. So we're not asking you for anything that we are not doing ourselves. And just give us a call, 437-3127. Mark it on your calendar now. April the 27th is just a few hours of your day. You'll be so glad you spent them that way. Dr. Sue, thank you so much.
Well, thank you again for inviting me.
Yeah, and you're going to come back next month and we're going to talk more about the clinic itself.
Thank you for inviting me. Yes.
Yes, good. I'll look forward to it. We'll see you next month. Thank you.